Hi, everyone. April Cox here. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this session where we are going to talk a little bit about self-publishing. For those of you who are looking for an introduction or wondering, is self-publishing right for you? You're in the right place. So we're going to go over an introduction. We're going to talk about why you should self-publish. Talk about the difference between self-publishing and traditional publishing, the process, and some tips and tricks, and maybe some things to watch along the way. So just a brief introduction about me. I was just inspired to self-publish with my grandchildren. And as the grandchildren started coming, and I fell in love with picture books all over again. At that time, I was in a job that felt kind of like a dead end. I didn't love what I was doing, and I really needed a passion project. And also for me, it was about leaving a legacy for those little kids. And I'm very happy. I just loved what I was able to do, and putting my grandkids in the books. And my little Labradoodle Brady is the main character, along with his baby sister, who just got introduced in the last book. We have a total now of 8 books here, so 9 if you count the one that is in Spanish. And we're still building up this legacy. As you can see, it's a very Disney-esque kind of thing, all focused around children's books. I'm also currently working on a nonfiction book about self-publishing made simple, which is the program that I put together. You can see here that, my little angels here. I also have a 4th one that's missing from the photo, Willow, who came a little bit later. And you can see I put together this little Labradoodle mascot costume, which my husband hesitantly will sometimes adorn, or my daughter will when we do school visits and things like that. It's a lot of fun. And it has been just an amazing journey for me. Coming from the IT world, my background was really focused around rolling out multi-million-dollar projects in IT, focusing on project management and transformational projects for business. So when it was my turn to start learning about self-publishing, I really immersed myself into it and loved it. But when I found out how convoluted it was and how little advice there was out there for people, so much conflicting advice from professionals as well, that's kind of where I felt like I could do something better and put something better. When I also touched base and started mentoring other people that were going through self-publishing, and I saw how many mistakes were being made, how authors were being taken advantage of by predatory publishers, it just made me decide that I wanted to do this. And I got laid off and decided, you know what, I'm going to throw myself into self-publishing. I was very fortunate in that process to have received a severance package, which took me almost through my first year. And so that's how Little Labradoodle Publishing came about. I just really have always had this entrepreneurial spirit and wanted to work for myself, and have always had a service-oriented heart, wanting to help others. And this has just become my passion and my privilege to be able to serve authors. Now, let's go ahead and get started.